Hey friends, it's me, the Ebony Otaku, the well-rounded nerd. We taking this off. I've recorded 2 videos like this. We went to the ballet today, so it was a fancy day. Oh, I'm free. Whew. I mean, I do love a head wrap. They look good on me, but when you're done with it, you're done with it, right? But we went to the ballet today, and then I dropped what I had in my hand. We went to do a little nerd shopping. Because I'm right at the time of filming, I'm right in the middle of doing my Dreadnoughts. I'm trying to record ahead over the next couple of days. So one, I can spend time doing painting and building, because I got a 3K point tournament in January. She got like 15 things to do before then, which is what the purpose of this video is today, to show you some of the stuff I got for armoring. We'll see if my skills can live up to my idea. I got ideas in my head. I don't know if I can do it. I'm gonna try. But we went nerd shopping after the ballet. We're cultured. We're patrons of the arts. And then we went to one of our favorite hobby stores. My husband needed a new needle and nozzle for his airbrush, because I got one for mine and he took the needle out of that, but he needed a new nozzle set for his so he could use that. I've been using an O2 needle and never again. After I took the airbrushing class, 05 all the way. Maybe an 03, but never again will I be using an O2 needle. And so it clogged. Like, you look at it, it clogged. Like, good luck, dear. He's in the next room. But yeah, I got some cool stuff for the painting and the building, which is what I'm going to do after I'm done here. So I'm trying to record ahead, because when the holidays are coming, and I don't want my channel to not have content coming out during the busy season of the holidays. So I'm really going to hit it hard recording for the next couple of weeks to literally get recorded through January. Because me and my husband are going to take a trip in December probably. There's cooking, there's visiting relatives. We know what my husband's birthday's coming up, my birthday's coming up. I need to get videos knocked out, and it's about to be a busy season at work too. So it gives me peace of mind to record ahead. So like, I'm going to do my best to make it themed to the holiday around in which it happens. But if I don't succeed, give me some grace. Can you do that? Thanks. So here's my idea. Picking up a Dreadnought box. So the Dreadnoughts I'm working on right now, I finished constructing the Leviathan and the Contemptor. Now I'm building the Deredeo, and I'm going to stop there and also put my Palatine blades together. And those are going to be the next things that I paint. And I'm going to try to employ some of the airbrush skills I use to help me not take 10 years to paint them. But this is the one I'm painting now. Building now is the Deredeo. A lot of people call them Doritos, because Deredeo is hard to say, but he's a Titan killer. That's why I needed him. There's a lot of Titans in 3K games. I have a Titan, but everyone else does too. So so he's got a Hellfire plasma cannonade and twin linked heavy flamers. The flamers can take out troops, and then that cannon, that twin link plasma cannonade, can take out Titans if your rolls are with you. So that's why I picked him. But check this out. So this is where that airbrush class really like blew my mind. So you see here, like all these resources that are dark. So I have not completely assembled it yet, but I assembled more than I usually do. Because if I didn't, I'm one of those people that paints every piece by hand. Yeah, I know. My Titan I completely did by hand. All I did was prime it and give it the coat of base red, and everything else, shading, all that was completely by hand. And even a lot of the pieces that had that Word Bearer's red on it, I did that by hand. Only the big pieces that I used the airbrush on. Yeah, she's crazy. But I was like, I'm never going to get finished if I don't learn how to use an airbrush properly. And I learned some shading techniques and building up of paint techniques that I think are going to help me. So hear me out. So it's those big panels that really want to represent the colors of your legion. Mine are Chaos Emperor's Children. That's the army. That's the other advice I got. Hey, Joe, was finish an army. Like, I have a heresy box that has a whole other army in it. That box comes with enough for 2 armies, 2 starter armies. I mean, those are going to be Emperor's. Those are going to be salamanders, but I need to finish my Emperor's Children before I work on that. And that was a really good advice. Thank you, Joe. But see the parts that aren't like your bold panel colors. You can see this one better. So like in here, up in here and stuff. So I still got the legs and top separated. I have not attached the guns to any of them because I'll paint those separate, then put them on. Magnetized. Well, not these. These will just go on because he only has the 2 guns. One of them's got 8 guns. The Contemptor has 8. So those are magnetized. You can swap them out. But yeah, so here's my idea. Hear me out. I got this for the recesses. Do you know what this is? I haven't opened it yet. I saved it for y'all. Now, I gave my idea to somebody, and they were like, are you sure? And I was like, yes. And then I told my husband, he's like, you can do whatever you want. And I was like, I need encouragement here because I think it's a great idea. It's double packaged. You see what that is? Muso Black. So here's my idea. Come back here, box. My box is trying to run away. By my standards, my office is a wreck now because I filmed 2 back-to-back open crap up videos. So I must clean after this. See the recesses in there? I'm going to prime this in black. The whole thing gets primed in black. But all of these recesses, I'm going back in with a brush and Muso Blacking them. Like the gears and everything. And then I'm going to hit it with some metallic medium. Because if you don't know about Muso Black, go watch Action Lab and type in Muso Black. And you will learn about this paint. This paint blackety black. Yes, a bad and black is black. This blackety black. It's blackety black black. It's so black that like it makes stuff look like it's not there. It's so black. So yeah, go watch the Action Lab. He did some really cool videos where he's painted a room in Muso Black. He took like an apple and like halved it. And like when you see it in the screen, it looks like half of it's not there. So here's my idea. Here's my idea. So the recesses in Muso Black, some of those gear pieces will get some metallic medium on them. So I'm not going to shade them. They're going to be Muso Black with sparkly on them. And then my big panels. Went to the hobby store today. Not sponsored. Today I discovered something that I didn't know existed. Metallic airbrush paint. Now, y'all, this is a big deal for me. Because I only ever let Citadel paints touch my Warhammer models. Because she's a snob. I'm real brandy when it comes to stuff like that. But not only are they metallic, but they're transition colors. And then there was a display. Are y'all ready for this? So I remember I'm doing Emperor's Children. And if this works out, y'all, this is going to be the coolest dadgum thing I've ever done. So there's these. Okay, so the colors here are orange to violet, electric blue to intense violet, green to blue violet, bright gold and brown, old gold to gray violet, and red and gold. So it's iridescent, so you look at it a certain way and the color looks a little different. There's also these that I got. So this is Sugar Rush. You can see the transition there. Ha 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 ha. It's like a pink to purple color. Emperor's Children, y'all. And this one's like the opposite. It's like a purple to a pink. This one's called Syringa. These are not real words. Then there is this Romeo and Juliet that it's a top-down. Some are this way transition, some are top-down. This one goes from a light pink to a purple, and that is the Romeo Juliet. And then this one is an outside to in. It's called Hotline. So on the outside, it's like a dark pink. On the inside, it's like a dark purple, then goes inside the pink. There's this one. Let me get my example back. So what if the parts that are colored, I give the iridescent treatment on top of a sparkly Muso Black? Is the internet even ready for this? Now, I have this idea in my head. It doesn't mean I'm talented enough to do it. I'm a decent painter. I'm not going to call myself a good painter. That is for other people to decide. But I'm an all right painter. I think I can do this. One, I want to practice techniques that help me save time, or I'm opening something else I ordered, but I forgot what it was because there's some painting supplies we both needed. So I just spray gunner. Thank you for, hold up. This is airbrush stuff. Packaged real ceremoniously, isn't it? I forgot what's in here. There's nothing in that. So is it in the box? Oh yeah, it's a little Grex. It's a nozzle for my airbrush. Was missing one. I dropped mine on the floor and then couldn't find it. Don't drop that little magnetic piece that goes on the tip of your airbrush. You will never see it again. And then, is this the other one? This is from the Rapid Warehouse of Amazon. Y'all, we lucky all Jeff Bezos wants to do with solo stuff. I've said it a million times. You know how much info he has on us? I'm talking right now about Warhammer. You know what's going to show up in my Amazon feed? Warhammer. The other nozzle I ordered. Yeah, this is the one that I lost. The other one lets you do a wide spray. So I'm kind of glad I've got this because this will let me do more directed sprays. Yeah, these are not exciting. These are just nozzles I needed. So what I'm trying to do is learn techniques that will help me get a great look, but not take 17 years. Because when I did my kill team, my box is over here, but I'm not going to go pick it up right now. I'm not. But my kill team took 2.5 months for me to paint because I painted every single panel by hand. The only thing I airbrushed was the primer. Everything else I did, the trim, all of it. And another thing I've ordered is what's called, it's not here yet, but I won't need it until like next week anyway. It's called masking fluid that works like masking tape, basically, where after you do like a base coating stuff, like if you have a lot of trim to do, you can stick the stuff in between the trim, let it dry, and then paint your trim color over, let that dry, peel it off, boom, it's done. So I'm going to start trying to do techniques that give me a good look and let me be faster. So this is like a challenge for me personally, because I'm ridiculous when it comes to painting. Like I'm real, just like exact, has to be perfect, every line. And I'm going to learn to trust the process because I feel really good about my airbrushing after that class. And I've got a lot of practice to do, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to learn new techniques, but I feel like, come on, y'all, this on the panels with this in the recesses, and just think just at the right angle, you might see a little bit of shine, like it's stars in the void. Y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready. You think you're ready. You're not ready. I'm not ready. But this is a short video because I've been in here in my office. I just recorded 2 videos back to back, and I want to get to painting. I put some ribs in the oven for the guys. I'm going to throw them on the grill in a couple hours after they're done cooking in there. They're at 225 for 2.5 hours, and then we are going to go to the grill. She cooks. But yeah, so let's see if I have the talent to pull off the idea in my head. Everyone has poo-pooed my Muso Black idea. I'm sticking to it, and look at me. Stick to your idea. Like, yes, this is an expensive hobby, but it's still your army. So you, at the end of the day, need to be happy with what you've done. Like, maybe this is a terrible idea. I don't know. I'm about to change. I'm not painting in this cute little dress. I sure am not. This dress was expensive. Okay, it wasn't that. It was like $30, but still, I want to get this on. It'll never come off. But you know, I have an idea, and in my head, if I can do this, it looks really good. So you should be happy with what you do. Learn the techniques that let you produce the result that you want. And there's levels to this. Everyone has to start somewhere. You might not start out as the best painter. I didn't. I don't have some of the models from when I was younger, but I can report to you soundly that they were not quality. I didn't know how to build. I didn't understand the instructions. Like, it was a whole tragedy when I tried to build back in the day when I was a teenager. And now it's like, I mean, granted, the Dreadnoughts have given me some challenges. Like, there have been moments within Dreadnoughts, I'm just like, why does G-Dubs hate me? You know? But then you get back into the swing of it. You start to figure it out. It's like, okay, yes, I can do this. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. So I want to keep that momentum going. So I think this is going to be good. Or terrible. Oh. But anyway, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.